Hey PTSM, we are excited to get to share with you what's going on in our high school ministry. If we haven't met yet, my name is Cody Gillespie and I'm on staff with PTSM.
And I'm Rachel Whittemire. I'm also on staff with PTSM. So this is a vision that has been in the works for over 2 years. So to say we're excited is an understatement.
Yes, we are strategically moving to offer home groups that will be off-site for our high school students. We know that in this day and age, life is busy. Between work, school, extracurriculars, and family responsibilities, it can be challenging to find one night of the week that works for hundreds of students in our area. In addition, this allows us to be geographically focused, and we know that proximity increases frequency and engagement. Plus, there's just something special about meeting in a home that feels more personal and allows for more personal conversations to happen. We believe this will be a win for both reaching more students from a scheduling perspective and also a win for growing our students as disciples. And that's the ultimate goal.
So with our groups going off-site, we will also transition to doing a monthly high school-wide worship gathering called Block Party. This allows our students to prioritize their group weekly, then come together for a big gathering to celebrate what God has been up to in their groups. It'll also serve as a fantastic way to invite their friends because our block parties are themed. That's right, think color clash, carnivals, neon parties, maybe a silent disco.
Maybe.
We have a clear strategy for our students to grow in home groups as well as a clear strategy for our students to go and invite their friends block party.
And as we think about home groups meeting all across the North Dallas area every single week for deeper discipleship, and then coming together as all high schoolers to celebrate monthly at Block Party, we truly believe that this will help our students grow as followers of Jesus and go wherever he leads them. But let's get into the practical details of what this will look like.
For home groups, we are prayerfully planning to make sure that there are multiple options for each student. We're hoping these groups will be geographically based so your students can connect with those they already have closeness to in their schools and extracurriculars. We know proximity changes things. We're not only hoping to have groups on multiple nights of the week in the community you live in, we're also planning on having a variety of types. Girls groups, guys groups, even co-ed groups. We know each student has their own preference for what they hope their group looks like. And this allows them to not only have multiple options based on their own unique schedule, but also allows them to choose their group type in a location that they can truly have an impact in because they already have a relationship there. Choose is the key word here. This is what we are most excited about. We know that when you choose something, you prioritize it differently. It's one thing when someone tells you to do something, it's different whenever you choose it. We believe the same is true for home groups. We hope this model allows your student to choose their own discipleship as a priority. And because they've chosen it, we believe they'll grow an even deeper faith. Once a student has chosen their group, they'll have 2 small group leaders that will be pouring into them the entire school year. They'll show up at the same host home each week where they'll be loved and welcomed and deeply known. In group each week, these students will have hang time and playtime before their group starts. They'll watch a teaching video from someone on our student team, and then they'll get to open their Bibles and dive into small group discussion. It's our prayer that these groups will be able to go deeper than ever before.
So then our students will look forward to our monthly block party at Preston Trail to celebrate what God has been doing and serve as a key invite opportunity to bring their friends as our students learn to live on mission. As you heard earlier for Block Party, man, we are dreaming big. We'll have a phenomenal message, incredible worship, and of course, the theme nights. So there'll be a service with a fun, big event students will look forward to after we finish service. I hope that you can see that we're dreaming really big for these block parties so that students won't want to miss it and that they'll bring all of their friends as they learn to live on mission for Jesus. And of course, we'll still have our integrated worship experience on Sunday mornings that high schoolers get to attend at Preston Trail. We know that students, they want to see their friends, especially those who aren't in their home group. So we're pumped that there will be a high school student section in our worship center during our services every single Sunday. There is a space reserved just for them where they can attend service and sit with their friends and still have that community feeling in the worship center with the rest of our church family.
So that's the plan. Home groups meeting weekly to allow students to grow deeper than ever before, and monthly block parties to worship together, invite friends, and live out their faith. We can't wait to hear all that God is going to do in this model of ministry.
Yes, and we just wanted to end by letting you know that we're here for you. We want to help support and come alongside you as best as we can. We understand that this might be different than something students have been a part of before, and change can be hard and difficult. But we truly believe that this model of ministry will lead to deeper levels of discipleship and community than students have ever experienced before.
This is where students are known. They have a safe place to process their doubts, their troubles, their triumphs. It's where checklist faith becomes chosen faith. It's a space to grow and a space to go, where we get to see these students become part of a movement where God designed them to be, where they get to impact a city in a way that we have yet to see, where God takes the dry spaces in our souls and breathes in spiritual revival. This is our hope and prayer for our high school students.